Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Journey Through the Mind of the Crazy Crafter, the YouTube series that I have just started today. Today's the pilot episode, and throughout this series, we will be talking about random, incidental, aimless, arbitrary, incidental, indiscriminate, odd, and unplanned topics. Each topic will fall into one, if not more, of those categories. So, why did I start this YouTube series? Everyone has like that one thing that they're known for, but they most likely are also interested in other things. So I am known for knitting. I even have some knitting with me now. I'm working on a sweater. Um, I'm known for knitting and crocheting, but I like many other things. In um, yeah, just I like to read. Um, I like to watch movies, etc. The typical things any teenager likes to do. So I thought it would be fun to like just share some random topics while I'm sitting here knitting or crocheting or doing any other craft. And a second. So you might be thinking, why on earth is Faith wearing that hat and that scarf? Well, this is the pilot episode, so of course it made all sense to dress up like a pilot today. This is actually my great grandfather's aviator cap and scarf. And today, I would specifically like to talk about the Wright brothers. They're two people who have really influenced me, especially after reading David McCullough's book, The Wright Brothers. He really chose the right topic to talk about in his book, definitely. Um, and they're just the way that they kept going on with their ideas of making this, like they had this dream to fly, and throughout history we see many people have tried to fly, and they took knowledge from all sources and like compiled it together, and they were the ones who were finally able to get up in the air with their powered heavier than air aircraft. And I just think it's so amazing, like obviously Adam and Eve couldn't just have been put on earth and then fly. Like they needed to discover this knowledge. Like this has taken hundreds of years to get to the point where flight was discovered, and then like now we have rockets that shoot up into space. And I just think that it's so amazing that really history just builds upon itself. And so they didn't give up when people were like, you are not going to be able to get that thing off the ground, like just give up now, people are never going to get anywhere, like just give up. And then eventually they did make their plane, and then people were still like, okay, so you made it, but it's not that cool. It's only once they do different stunts, like flying, I think it's Orville flies like through New York City, and Wilbur flies, he goes to France and shows off their airplane there. And it's only then when they do these magnificent feats, these magnificent public displays, that people start caring. But I think that just getting the plane off the ground itself was a magnificent feat that took hundreds of years and the completion of knowledge. Um, so yes, I just find that so inspiring. Um, yeah, just so inspiring. And I even wrote last year in literature class, we had an assignment where we had to write a sonnet based on a book that we read. So I took that book by David McCullough, and here's my sonnet. Since the beginning of time, man has yearned to soar up high through the sky like a bird. The machines made by men to earth returned with no success. Flight then appeared absurd. Two brothers, the right ones of course, devised a powered aircraft to tackle the sky. Oh, much toilsome labor they survived, all while competing with another guy. Only after they flew above the ground, people started caring. Then many more wanted to fly and claim that they had found what those brothers did who owned a bike store. But your dreams are yours and can't be taken, so get right back up when you are shaken. So, yes, like I said before, it's just amazing how history builds upon itself and knowledge builds upon itself, and now we've come to the point where we know so much and yet we want to know more, and it's like, where where does it make sense to stop? Like, where do you get to the point where knowing too much becomes dangerous? So that's it for today. If you have any topics that you think would be interesting for me to discuss, let me know. Put them, I guess, in the comments or whatever. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you watch the next one. Bye.